I think I'm going to get a sirloin steak. I am in the mood for some thick meat.
I am often in the mood for the thick meat. But I think I will get a bowl of noodle soup.
I am thinking lobster. An animal I can rip apart with my bare hands and then consume the contents of its gutted husk.
That sounds delicious to me. Make sure you wear one of those gay lobster bibs.
So, what would you like this evening?
I would like to have more children.
If I had a roast meat and goldfish sandwich in my mouth, I would have spit it all over the floor.
I have been thinking this over for a long time.
I am not getting my vasectomy reversed. No more sperm for you.
Do you need a few more minutes?
What about poor Tim here? He enjoys being the only child.
I agree with Father's assessment. I really do not need any siblings taking up my space.
Does it always have to be about what Timmy wants?
If it was all about what I want, I would have this blonde waitress crawling around under this table.
Just because I am a blonde girl does not mean I want to hook up with a black man.
That is a racial stereotype. That black men are attracted to blonde women. Black men do not, as a rule, find blonde women attractive.
Perhaps a fat redhead.
No, Father. Though the red booty would intrigue them. They would rather have a black woman. Black chicks are hotter than white chicks. It's a hidden ghetto fact. And technically, Miss Racist Waitress, I am not black. My mother is from India. And my father is from... I'm not sure. Is that supposed to be like a Texas accent?
I am from down south. Somewhere.
So are you going to order something?
Maybe 3 or 4 more children. And then my life will feel more fulfilled.
I think she was more interested in what kind of salad dressing you wanted.
This is embarrassing in this public place. I think we should leave. Right now.
Oh, for goodness sake. Who gives a shit what the teddy bears, or whatever the fuck they are, think?
Not a problem. Your sperm count is of no interest to us.
Absolutely. We could not care less if your son hooks up with a big redhead.
If you want another child, you are on your own.
Your husband is a complete tool.
No tip for you.
Ask me if I care. If your wife was smart, she would go have sex with the teddy bear thing over there and dump your sorry ass on the curb.
Thoughts why black men don't like blonde women.
I have had it with his selfish manner. He is not concerned with my needs. It's all about what Timmy wants, the bastard. Well, my little puppet buddy, you know exactly what I am talking about, don't you? It is time to take matters into my own hands and make those voodoo lessons finally pay off.
Once, there was a voodoo witch from the old country.
The time is here, my babies. We will no longer be taking any shit from the man. Stuffed with sawdust button eyes, spiders and snails and Rush Limbaugh thighs. I give you life.
Wow. That was a rush.
Yes. Truly intense.
Man. You are one ugly fuck.
Look who is talking. The one wearing the ratty dress and those clunky shoes. Nice bag lady fashion statement. Bitch.
And on a Tuesday afternoon, she brought all her ugly puppets to life. Tuesday afternoon.
What's up with this? Is this some kind of voodoo?
I feel like a throw pillow. Stuffed with feathers and shit.
Are you my mommy?
Yes, I am your mommy. I am a voodoo witch from the old country, and I give you the breath of life. You are now sentient beings, and you will live here in this house with me. Tigers and whales and Snoopy dogtails. Now I want you to meet your new sibling. Be on your best behavior.
So tell me, what exactly is this thing? Do waffles come out of it?
It appears to be battery-powered.
I am right here in front of you. You could simply ask me the question.
Do waffles come out of you?
Are you asking me if I am a waffle iron?
What is the waffle iron? I thought you might be a toaster.
A waffle iron is this metal thing that you put waffle batter in and it cooks into a waffle.
I have only heard of waffles recently. 30 seconds to be exact. I googled my information over the internet. I have just downloaded a picture. They look tasty as fuck.
They are delicious with a good maple syrup. Like one you would get in Vermont.
Waffles are a good thing. They are tasty and warm.
Unless you're talking Eggo frozen waffles. They do not do a good job of retaining heat.
I wonder why they do that.
My Wikipedia search states that Eggo frozen waffles do not retain heat because they totally suck. It also says, Eggo waffle, epic fail.
Wikipedia is written by stoner hipsters. The information is suspect.
I do not need stony hipsters to tell me frozen waffles suck. They are simply too thin to be thermodynamically sound.
So, you like a big, fat one?
A big fat one? You mean a thick waffle? Or was that supposed to be a wiener metaphor?
Wiener? I need to Google this. Wiener.
I do not want you Googling wieners on the internet.
Okay.
Ruined his day.
Are you serious? You're pulling this crazy voodoo shit. Now I have a talking toaster in the kitchen, and this raggy-looking doll keeps hiding the television remote.
They keep me company while you are away long hours at work.
Maybe you should go out and get a job instead of sitting on your ass.
Excuse me, but I could not help but overhear. Perhaps your wife might be for sale.
Take her for free. She doesn't listen to anything I have to say.
Do you take American Express?
I refuse to discuss this in front of the real estate agent, or whatever the fuck he is. I am going to the store to get some hay to feed the ponies.
You may as well go ahead and blow the rest of my paycheck on your half-assed hobbies.
You may as well just blow this real estate agent.
Perhaps your husband may be for sale.
Once my lawyer gets the paperwork completed, I will divorce the bastard.
I can't believe she is gone.
If only the driver of that truck wasn't text messaging.
No one thinks of safety. If the truck driver was more safety-oriented, our mother would still be alive.
There were 6 cows on the back of that truck too.
A Route 66 highway barbecue.
I bet the wreck smelled absolutely delicious.
You realize we are going to be fucked, right? Timmy the thug will not treat us well.
And there will be no one here to stop him.
This is going to suck.
I want to know who drank my 6-pack of Budweiser, and if I do not get an answer, I will fetch a big stick and beat the living tar out of each and every one of you.
It was you. You drank the 6-pack of Budweiser all by yourself. And 3 6-packs after that.
Yes. And in case you have not noticed, our mouths are sewn shut. How would we drink your lousy beer?
Yes. You are a terrible abusive stepfather. We hate you. We hate you.
That's it. I've had enough of your puppet shenanigans.
Shall I smack down the insolent little puppet's father? I will fetch a flogging switch and proceed with the discipline.
Yes, my favorite son. I would enjoy watching the little bastards get their asses beaten down.
Thank you, father. Then I shall proceed.
Run away. Run for your lives.
Hold on. Let me screw in this light bulb.
This totally sucks.
I can no longer feel my hands. It is too cold in here.
This whole hiding in the refrigerator shit has gotten real old real fast.
If there was any real food in here, it might be alright. But what the fuck is this yogurt shit? Who in their right mind eats that stuff? Like eating a spoonful of frozen phlegm.
And that leftover Chinese food. The MSG gives me migraines.
2% milk, margarine, a bottle of ketchup. How does that kid keep up his weight?
Notice there isn't any chocolate cake left in here.
And all the sausages are gone.
So we need to get in here on grocery day.
I saw a giant tub of macaroni salad in here once. It towered over me, haloed in the refrigerator light, as if beckoning me to consume it.
That sounds pretty good.
I was starving. It was like looking into the smiling face of God, if God consisted of carbohydrates.
If God appeared before me as a carbohydrate, I would shit my pants.
I wonder if they used real mayonnaise in that macaroni salad, or the disgusting mop and glow mayonnaise substitute that supermarkets are so fond of.
If I were to gander a guess, I would bet on the mop and glow version.
Dude, we need to ignore the nuances of mayonnaise in your carbohydrate god. We need to get the hell out of here. I mean gone. Like the wind, gone.
Brian, I'm sick of hiding in the fridge myself.
No, I mean out of this frigging house. Dave, it's a prison. A prison where we don't get any macaroni salad.
We could swim out through the toilet, with masks and fins and, you know, that air tank thing strapped to your back. The flushing mechanism will jettison us through the system at a higher rate of speed.
No. I really hate that idea. And it's not because you are a woman, or that you stole the idea from an episode of Ren and Stimpy. I will come up with a better insidious plan than climbing into the toilet wearing a Speedo.
I would rather not see you in a Speedo.
Especially if you're like one of those old French guys at the beach with their balls hanging out.
Christ. I just tasted some puke in my mouth.
Hey, check this out. There is some beer down here.
Stage 1 of the plan. Drink mass quantities of beer.
Let us go over the plan one more time. Brian, you may proceed.
At 0700 hours the boy will awaken for breakfast.
What will he be consuming for this breakfast meal?
What is he having for his breakfast meal? What kind of question is that? Like toast or something? Who gives a fuck?
I am interested in the breakfast possibilities. Is this like a house of pancakes caliber breakfast? With bacon involved and a myriad assortment of syrups?
Dave, the robot is blabbering about pancakes again. Do I have to answer these stupid questions?
There will be blueberry syrup and perhaps an English muffin. If that answers the question, continue with the plan.
The boy gets out of bed, and when he does, I stick my giant fork into his leg, bringing him down to the floor, where we wait.
I express concern over this falling child episode. What if the kid falls on us?
I concur. He is an overweight child. One of us could be injured.
And I have no insurance.
Everyone hides under the bed until he goes down. Stop being paranoid.
I am not being paranoid. This has potential for disaster. This is all about safety. Do you not care about safety, Brian?
Our personal safety is paramount in this situation, Becky. May I continue?
Please do.
You did say blueberry syrup, did you not? Dave?
Are we standing in the same freaking room? He said fucking blueberry syrup. Now shut up. The boy hits the floor, confused and in pain from the fork injury. And that is when the clown cuts off his head with the garrote.
I am still not so positive on that aspect.
What's not to be positive about?
Why am I the one who saws the kid's head off with a garrote?
Because he won't expect you.
Some children may expect him. He is not a friendly, happy-looking clown.
He is downright gloomy. And I think he is bipolar.
What does that have to do with anything? Do my mental health issues mean I must be discriminated against?
You're not being discriminated against. You are being empowered.
Big words are sexy in a robot. Are there any questions so far?
Yes. What the hell is a garrote?
It's a thin wire with a handle on each end used for strangulation.
Like the gizmo David Carradine was using when he hung himself in the closet while he was doodling with his tool.
Hey guys. What's up?
Hello, Rainbow Bear. What's going on?
Just wandering around. What are you guys doing?
Nothing.
We were talking about the sad demise of David Carradine's tool.
And the benefit of having a balanced breakfast.
And executing the overweight child so we can escape the house.
Say what? What was that again?
A balanced breakfast. It's the best way to start your day.
No. The part about executing the child.
Now we are going to have to kill the bear as well?
Does this mean I have to go find a garrote?
Just give me Brian's fork and I will take care of this. Using this clown as our muscle was an absolutely terrible idea.
But is not the Rainbow Bear part of the puppet community? Should he not be involved in group decisions?
Rainbow Bear is too nicey nice. He can't handle the truth.
Dave, is this for real? Are you all conspiring to take down little Timmy? What will be gained from this?
Little Timmy beats the shit out of us. We need to get out.
Yes. We have had enough of this abuse.
What would you do if you got out of the house?
I would become a fairy princess.
I would get a job at the local pork soda shop.
I would go to Disney World and hang out with the giant mouse.
Would you bring him a piece of cheese, wrapped in a little pink bow, and bend him over the table after drinking a bottle of Chablis?
If I wasn't such a gentleman, I would jump up on that shelf and rip that fucking big rubber nose off your face.
Then what? Would you wear it as a shiny red condom for screwing your giant mouse?
That is blatant disrespect for the quality entertainment the Disney Corporation dishes out to the community.
You are all out of your frigging mind. Nobody is going to hire you. You are living puppets. People would be afraid of you.
Afraid of us? But we are so small and demure. How do we propose a threat to the humans?
Look at yourselves. With your button eyes and shit. The only reason you exist is because the child's voodoo mommy brought you to life.
It's all about the guilt trip with you, Rainbow Bear. You're like an old Jewish grandmother.
Why do you think you were not included in this plan? Because you're too fucking politically correct.
But I am open-minded.
I beg to differ with you, Rainbow Bear. Remember last week when we were mocking the John Travolta article in the National Enquirer?
Yes. We were laughing about him giving a homeless person a hand job. And Rainbow Bear started whining about lifestyle choices being a viable option and we should stop being so mean.
There seems to be a lot of hand job jokes today.
It's awkward that you are counting.
Discrimination based on ethnicity, religious beliefs or sexual orientation is not a morally acceptable source of humor.
Brian, give me your giant fork.
Can't we wait till after lunch? I don't want to get any rainbow goop all over it.
I doubt there is any goop in there. Most likely just foam rubber inside his body. I think his inner core is just made out of sponge.
Sponge? Inside me? Are you saying I am not made out of meat?
Rainbow meat? I sincerely doubt that. Becky is most likely correct. You are a foam-loaded bear.
You're changing the subject. Now what good is executing the boy? How does that get you out of the house? You cannot use a doorknob.
Because when his father finds his rotting corpse, he will call the police. And when the police arrive, they will open the door.
And they will prop the door open so they can get the stretcher through it. That's when we sneak out the door.
So where do you go once you get out the door?
There is a sewer grating at the street. We climb down into the sewer and make our way south.
Do you really think I am stuffed with sponge?
I can only make the presumption. You are from China, are you not? They use a lot of foam in their stuffed animals.
Who said I was from China?
It is written on that tag stuck to your ass. Made in China.
How come nobody has told me? I thought for sure I was made out of meat.
So do we kill Rainbow Bear or not?
This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
I swear to God, Dave, the first asshole that tries to fuck with me is going to get gutted. And then I am gonna sprinkle his sawdust all over the floor.
Oh. Okay. I think Rainbow Bear makes a valid point. and thus Rainbow Bear should be included in all stages of the planning phase.
Man. Dave. What a pussy.
Who could have done such a dastardly deed? Who the hell uses a gar rope nowadays? Must be friggin' Mexicans.
Why, Brian? Why did you lead us down here?
I think this was one lousy idea.
It smells down here. Like molten stool. It is quite foul.
Brian is an idiot.
You were all agreeing with me 2 days ago. Now you are all talking shit. Like a bunch of know-it-alls.
I don't see us getting to Disney World from down in this sewer.
I want to go back to the house. This is not a good thing.
I agree. Totally not a good thing.
This stink is going to permeate our external beings. That will most certainly not be a good thing.
Dear God. We are all going to smell like molten stool.
Oh, give me a break, clown.
I think we should vote on doing something other than Brian's lame-ass plan.
Absolutely. Brian has jumped the shark.
I did not see any of you coming up with super great ideas.
I suggested we go out into the backyard and escape through the hedges.
I suggested we cling to the undercarriage of the ambulance and get off at the House of Pancakes.
I suggested we negotiate our release diplomatically with the boy.
Yeah. That was also a shitty idea. Rainbow Bear.
I have to agree with the clown on that.
Definitely.
But even Rainbow Bear's lousy plan was better than crawling around in this frigging stench.
Are my little babies hiding down here?
That sounded just like our recently dead voodoo mommy.
That is not possible.
This is some crazy shit. There is nothing in Google to prepare me for this.
It's true, my children. It is I, your voodoo mummy.
This cannot be possible. What the fuck is that? Is that a friggin' snowman?
That is a false snowman.
You gotta be kidding me. Who writes this shit?
You remember stories I told you when you were younger? The stories about reincarnation?
You can get reincarnated into snow? That is totally lame.
Frozen water. That totally sucks. Wouldn't it have been better if you were reincarnated into something warmer?
Like a bowl of noodle soup.
You don't always get your first choice at reincarnation. I actually wanted to be a pony.
Even a bowl of pony soup.
Pony soup. What the fuck is pony soup?
Thoughts when you find a ponytail with a pink ribbon on it floating in the bowl.
No. That would be a My Pretty Pony soup. You were such a girl.
I have a question for the snow person. Why are you so small? Our mother was like 40 feet tall.
Snow persons are magical beings. We are able to modify our molecular structure anytime we wish.
I am usually much more open-minded. But I am not buying this crap.
Have none of you any faith? What about the story of baby Jesus? Was that not a difficult story to believe?
I only told you the story of Jesus, the zombie god, to scare you. That is how you train people so they may be manipulated and easy to control.
We have been manipulated. Now I feel foolish and gullible.
If I had my David Carradine closet hanging garrote, I would show this snowman how much it displeases me.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
So, this snowman transformation, has it changed your gender as well?
No. I am not a man of snow. I am a snow person.
What if somebody sticks a cucumber in your crotch?
That would not make me a snowman. That would simply make me your mother with a cucumber stuck in her crotch.
I want to burn my ears off of my head. I do not want to hear any more.
Stop being such a baby. Who would like to go get some pizza?
Good afternoon. Might I be of assistance to you?
Hi. I'll have a large pork soda with Tabasco, whipped cream, and how about some sprinkles on top? Make it kind of festive.
Wow, how delightful. Sprinkles sounds festive as fuck.
Why don't we kick it up a notch and add a flaming shot of peppermint schnapps?
Well, that sounds absolutely delicious, and let's make it a double. I'm in the mood for mass quantities.
Did you say mass quantities?